If you want to learn how to do your dreadlocks yourself, make sure to join the Greatlocs Masterclass. All you have to do is click the link at the top of the description, sign up for a Greatlocs account, and then join the class. Make sure to join the class now while it's still on sale. When you sign up for the class, you get the locking bundle for free. And to top it all off, I'll be your personal instructor. So if you need any help whatsoever, you'll be able to text my personal number and I get to help you out directly. So make sure to click the link at the top of the description and join the Greatlocs Masterclass. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Greatlocs. I'm going to be great. Today we're going to be taking a look at DDG's Dreadlocks, and they're turned out really good, so let's take a look. But before we take a look, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and also comment down below who you guys would like to see next. All right, starting off with this photo right here. First off, we can just see that he has some really dope looking dreadlocks. All of his sections are made very well. One thing you notice about his dreadlocks is that there's some curls in there. And that's because we typically see him with the 2-strand twist. And we have seen him doing different hairstyles with his dreadlocks recently. So it's really cool seeing those new hairstyles come in. But like I said, his sections are perfectly made. Obviously this isn't after a fresh retwist, but he does get his hair regularly retwisted. One thing you notice about DDG is he typically doesn't wear his hair down like we see in this picture. I mean, even on his hand, you can see that he has a hair tie because he typically wears his hair up all the time. And just by the looks of it, it looks like he just pulled his hair out of a ponytail. Just by the way the hair is standing up in the back. And you can see that there's some bent dreadlocks. And that's one thing to note as well for your personal dreadlocks. If you keep your hair in a ponytail or if you keep it in 2-strand twists like we see with DDG, it typically will want to stay in that form. That's why we see his hair curly right here. It doesn't mean that he just did a twist out. It just means that he does 2-strand twists quite often and he leaves them in for a long period of time. Same thing as if you leave in a ponytail, it's going to want to form in that ponytail and your hair would want to bend at where the rubber band or the hair tie is going to be in your hair. One thing that I noticed that stood out about DDG's dreadlocks is that they're very thick at the root and then they get skinny at the tip, which is actually a very good thing because that means that his dreadlocks are healthy. One thing you want to steer clear from is your root being very thin and the tip being very thick, because then that will just result in the dreadlock eventually falling out. With the development of DDG's dreadlocks and looking at this next photo, he reminds me a lot of Killmonger from Black Panther. Just the way that his dreadlocks are standing up, and like I said, this just happens from him pulling his hair up quite often and leaving it in for quite a long time. And that's what's going to happen. If you want your hair to stand up, just like how DDG's is right here, the best option would be to pull your hair up and then allow it to kind of grow into that direction. Now, of course, if you leave your hair out of a hair tie for a long time, it will eventually go back to its natural form and won't be bent or won't stand up. But right here, it looks like he just pulled his hair out of a hair tie because, like I said earlier, he typically has his hair pulled up. And like I talked about earlier, he has his hair in the 2-strand twist right here. And this is a very popular hairstyle, especially with dreadlocks. We see so many people doing it. And I do want to reiterate, if you do 2-strand twists, you can do a twist out and your dreadlocks will become curly. Now, if you want to make them even more curlier, then I would recommend doing box braids and then a braid out because that creates a tighter curl with the dreadlocks. Another thing we can appreciate about DDG's dreadlocks is that he has a clean lineup and then a high top fade. High top fade is very popular when it comes to dreadlocks. Most people that you see have a high top fade or some sort of fade with their dreadlocks. They don't typically have a full set of dreads. I mean, it's pretty rare to see people with full sets of dreads, like we seen King Von with his. We seen Lil Pump, but he does get a taper fade. We see Lil Wayne. And of course, there's just like select few that have a full set of dreads, but typically they'll have a fade with it. And if you're wondering why your dreadlocks don't look that clean or don't look the way that you'd want them to, maybe consider getting a high top fade because that does make a huge difference, especially with the clean lineup. Talking about a clean lineup, moving on to the next photo. This is what I call the King Killmonger hairstyle, just because this is how Killmonger wore his hair right when he became king, or I guess you can call him an unofficial king because T'Challa was still alive. Anyway, this is a really cool hairstyle. You typically don't see people do the 4 braids on top when they have a high top fade with the dreadlocks. It's usually just like a double braid or a wishbone braid, whatever you want to call it. XXXTentacion did it very often, but hardly do you ever see the 4 braids back, which in my opinion looks really cool, and I feel like Killmonger made it very popular. Although we don't see many people wearing this hairstyle, I think it just made it more acceptable seeing it in Black Panther. Now with braiding the dreadlocks, especially with the high top fade, this is the perfect length for braiding dreadlocks, because when the hair becomes too long, then it kind of looks a little bit weird when your hang time drops below your fade and it just looks like you have a long rat tail. But with his hair length right here being about maybe 5 inches, of course his hair is longer outside of the dreadlocks, but with his hair being inside of dreadlocks, it shrunk down to about 5 inches. And that's one thing to consider when getting dreadlocks or in the process of having them. Your hair is going to be shrinking along the way. But once it comes to its full maturity, you won't see as much shrinkage just because it's at its full maturity. The only shrinkage you'll see is anything that happens at the roots, because that's the only thing that's developing still. And that's a constant development because your hair constantly grows out of your scalp. But in my opinion, this is my favorite stage of DDG's dreadlocks. One of the best hairstyles I've seen, and just a clean lineup. We see there's only a select few of people I feel that have a very sharp lineup with dreadlocks, and DDG is one of them, and NLE Choppa is definitely another one of them. And one thing I truly appreciate about DDG's hair is he doesn't have a tapered hairline. Like NLE Choppa has a tapered hairline, and of course DDG might have a little tapered hairline possibly, but with NLE Choppa he does have a longer taper. And I think it's so cool just being able to pull off a sharp hairline without having a tapered hairline. One thing I started to notice about his dreadlocks is that they almost appear that he is trimming them and cutting them to size. And this is what a lot of people do to maintain their length. So there's many forms of maintenance. There's, frizz maintenance, length maintenance, root maintenance, and all that can be done with tools. And obviously maintaining your length can be done with tools as well. And that's just using clippers or scissors. And obviously finishing it off with crochet hooking, because if you cut your dreadlocks, it becomes frayed at the tips. So when it becomes frayed, then you want to pull all that in with the crochet hook. So if you end up doing that, make sure to pick yourself up a crochet hook from Greatlocs.com. Link to that is down below. But that's just really one thing that I noticed about DDG's dreadlocks, is that they stay the same length most of the time. And that's what we see with Lil Pump and Lil Uzi Vert, seen with Smoke Perp, with NLE Choppa. All these people maintain their length with either crochet hooking to just maintain the tips, or literally just trimming them and then crochet hooking to maintain the frizz. So I won't be surprised if DDG maintains his length with cutting them. And a lot of people actually have that question. It may sound like a dumb question, but there's not really any dumb question when it comes to anything. So if there is a certain length that you really like your dreadlocks, then just trim them to that length all the time. Like say you want them to go down to your eyebrows, or say you just want them to go down to your nose, or say that you just want them to be 5 or 6 inches, then always just cut them to that length and maintain the length. That's all you gotta do. But I would advise you to get a crochet hook so that you can maintain that frayed end once you cut it. But you guys, that's DDG's dreadlocks. Not much has changed, just a little bit of length difference and maturity, obviously. And if you're wondering how he developed his dreadlocks in the beginning, make sure to watch my first DDG video I did. One thing that you'll notice about him is that he constantly does 2-strand twists. He did this before he had dreadlocks, and he does that with the dreadlock. So if you watch the first video I did on him, you'll have more clarity on how he actually got his dreadlocks. But you guys, that's today's video. Make sure to comment down below what was your favorite stage of DDG's dreadlocks, or if you even just liked them before the dreadlocks when he just did the 2-strand twists or the braids. I personally think his dreadlocks look very clean, and it's very cool to see him do the 4 braids back, just because I'm a huge fan of Killmonger and Marvel in general. But like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, make sure to sign up for the Greatlocs Masterclass while it's on sale right now, and I'll personally teach you how to get dreadlocks with the tools that I'll ship directly to you. But you guys, on that, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.